Welcome back. A stunning day across Sydney, hardly a cloud in the sky with light winds. Those clear conditions allowing temperatures to drop overnight. Richmond and Campbelltown falling to 3 degrees, which is slightly below the August average, while top temperatures were about 3 or 4 degrees warmer than average. Our west reaching 21 to 23 degrees and 21 for the city after a low of 9. Those sunny skies stretching right across our state. A high pressure system over New South Wales still dominating our weather, bringing a chilly start to the day. Mudgee, Bathurst and Wagga all dropping below zero. Warming up quickly under that sunshine though. Burke hitting 26. That's about 5 degrees hotter than usual for this time of year. And we are in for another warm winter's day tomorrow. That high keeping most of New South Wales sunny and dry. The southeast corner of our state expecting some cool winds and showers thanks to a weak front. Around the country, a fine start to the weekend for all of our capital cities. A top of 25 for Brisbane. Canberra warming up to 19 after a chilly morning. A cool and cloudy day in Melbourne and a top of just 12 for Hobart. 19 and mostly sunny in Adelaide. Perth also basking in sunshine with a top of 23. Back home to New South Wales, and you can see those showers developing on the south coast and far southern ranges. Less than 5 millimetres forecast. Otherwise fine and loads of sunshine. Daytime temperatures remaining above average, particularly across the north, reaching the mid to high 20s. Patchy morning frost about the ranges and central inland, down to 0 in Bathurst. Sydney siders can also look forward to some sunshine to kick off our weekend. Partly cloudy skies with some light winds, so a little more cloud about than today, but top temperatures much the same. Our west heading for 21 or 22 and 20 for the city. Overnight lows not as cold as this morning. 10 for the city and 4 to 7 degrees in our west with the chance of some early fog. Sunday also looking good, a mostly sunny day with a top of 21 in the city and just a slight chance of a late shower. Our best chance of some rain will be Monday and Friday, but at this stage, unfortunately, less than 4 millimetres forecast. Tops in the low 20s for most of the week and staying in the double digits overnight. Hopefully we'll get some showers in our west as well, but staying fine on Sunday, partly cloudy and 23. Some warmer days ahead, reaching up to 26 on Wednesday. A subtly change, cooling things down on Friday, the first day of spring, Georgie.
Hello again. Spring was definitely in the air today and the city recorded one of its warmest temperatures this winter, peaking at 19.8 this afternoon. Northern and western suburbs hit that magic 20-degree mark and Tullamarine and Werribee went one better, reaching 21. Some of our regional areas had a rather chilly start to Friday. Rutherglen and the Yarra Valley dropped to 0 degrees. Wodonga dropped to 2 degrees along with Wangaratta, Sale and Horsham. But daytime temperatures rebounded across Gippsland with maximums of 20 and 21. And it also warmed up into the low 20s in the Mallee. A cold front pushed cloud into the southwest this afternoon and that's produced a few light patchy showers, and that front will continue to brush the coast as it travels across Bass Strait tonight. It'll clear out tomorrow morning, so it'll be a mostly dry day across the state and a high pressure system will move in behind it and that will keep winds light. There'll be calm but cooler conditions again on Sunday, but a trough will trigger a few showers through eastern districts. All our capital cities climbed above average today and it'll be the same for tomorrow for all except Hobart, a top of just 12 degrees there. But Perth is heading for 23, Adelaide and Canberra 19, 20 degrees for Sydney, and it'll be another warm day in Brisbane, 25. Back home, it'll be another chilly night through the northeast, a low of 3 at Wodonga, 2 at Rutherglen, generally 4 or 5 elsewhere, and it'll be another warm day in that part of the state with maximums in the high teens and low 20s, but daytime temperatures will take a hit through the south, mostly 13 or 14 degrees, so Gippsland will be 6 or 7 degrees cooler than today. And there will be a few light showers through eastern districts as well, but barely enough to register in the gauges. There could be a light shower or two across the Bellarine and Mornington peninsulas tonight, but then there'll be dry skies tomorrow. Most suburbs are expected to dip to 8 or 9 overnight, 7 at Melton, Coldstream and Rosebud. Then under cloudy skies and light breezes, it's only forecast to reach 14 or 15, up to 16 degrees at Coldstream, so quite a bit cooler than today. For Geelong, a low of 8 and then a cloudy top of 14, and the city is heading down to 10 degrees tonight and should reach 15 tomorrow. A very similar day on Sunday, a low of 9 and a top of 16 under cloudy skies and light winds. Blue skies will return on Monday, a top of 18, up to 21 degrees on Tuesday, but then showers will move in on Wednesday, dropping it back to 18. A light shower or two lingering on Thursday, 15, and then spring will make a rather low-key arrival, partly cloudy and a top of 16. But our weekend weather will be under cloudy skies tomorrow, a low of 10 and a top of 15, but winds will be light.
Thankfully, yes, Lofty had very gusty southeasterly winds around the last couple of days, as strong as 60 k's an hour offshore today, but lighter winds for both Saturday and Sunday, which is great news. Temperature-wise, it'll be very similar to what we had around the southeast today. If we have a look at the flyover, 23 degrees was the top along the coastal fringe today. Warmed up in the city, getting up to 25 degrees. 26 we reached today in the west for Ipswich, and no rain around the southeast today. If we look at tomorrow's weather map, it's a good one, not just for us in Queensland, pretty much the entire nation bathed in sunshine tomorrow. Just some showers up along the far north Queensland coast. Around the grounds tomorrow, a sunny day on the way for Sydney, cloudy for Melbourne, a partly cloudy day for Adelaide and Hobart, mostly sunny in Perth, and hot and sunny in the top end for Darwin. Back home, we've got some showers for Cairns and areas further north, but then for the rest of Queensland, from Townsville right the way through to Coolangatta, we're not going to see any showers. We will see a strong wind warning though for Cairns and Townsville, and sunny through the interior for the Isa, south to Roma, and through the Capricornia and Fraser Coast. Be a nice day, mostly sunny, those temperatures in the mid-20s. Here in the southeast, could wake to a little bit of patchy fog. It will clear away to a partly cloudy day. Temperatures are fairly similar to what we saw today, 23 degrees again along the coast, get up to 26 degrees for Ipswich, 25 for Logan, and slightly lighter winds, which is good news out on the bay tomorrow. Southeasterly winds 10-15 knots and seas around 1 metre. Now for the city, a sunny day ahead, heading for a top of 25 and dipping down to 12. And then as we look ahead, mostly sunny for our Sunday. Could see a shower or two on Monday and again on Tuesday. Friday is the first day of spring, a top of 28 degrees. For Ipswich, dropping down to 7 degrees tomorrow. They're mostly sunny for Sunday and 26. Friday next week getting up to 28. Here on the Gold Coast, partly cloudy tomorrow, mostly sunny for our Sunday, a shower or two for Monday, and we could see up to 7 millimetres in the gauge for our Tuesday. And up on the Sunshine Coast, partly cloudy Saturday, a possible very light shower on Sunday, better chance on Monday and Tuesday next week, and next Friday reaching 27. Let's have a look at the beaches for tomorrow. Well, not too much to get excited about on the beaches this morning. Those southerly winds up super early. Could forget about the open beaches. There was nothing doing, but down on the southern point breaks, really our only option, and not exactly firing up today. That swell only 1 to 2 foot. And for tomorrow, more of the same. Here's our plan of attack. We should wake to lighter winds. So, look, hit those open beaches with a board that has plenty of volume and try your luck early. And then once those southerlies kick in, head down the points. But don't expect a real increase in the swell, unfortunately. For a family day down the beach, water temp's nice, up around 20 degrees. Noosa on the sunny coast, Burleigh and Rainbow down here on the Gold Coast give you a little bit of protection from the southerlies. For the boaties, there will be a little bit of rock and roll out there tomorrow, but worth putting up with the slightly rough conditions when the kingies are as prolific as they are at the moment. Ross McGovern Lucky Strike Charters bagging out a couple of days this week at the 50 Fathom grounds. Great stuff. And guys, Nippers sign-on day this Sunday for a lot of our surf clubs around the state. Such a great thing to get the kids involved with. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Well, it is a beautiful night for getting out and about, and plenty of people are enjoying their Friday night here at the Adelaide Central Market. Lots of new produce rolling in ahead of spring. Now today it certainly felt like spring, didn't it? We managed a top of 23.3 degrees in Adelaide this afternoon. There was a little bit of cloud around this morning, but we enjoyed blue skies across the suburbs this afternoon. Didn't it feel lovely? It reached 24 at Mawson Lakes, 22 at Glenelg and Noarlunga. Temperatures soared through the north and west, reaching 28 at Ceduna. Whyalla and Port Augusta topped at 27. A little more cloud over the south, but still felt some warmth in those winds today. It reached 23 at Murray Bridge. Now, winds have turned more south to southeasterly tonight, so they will be a little cooler over the weekend, taking the edge off the temperatures, but conditions will remain mostly stable under the influence of a high pressure system. If you're travelling interstate tomorrow, a fine and top of 20 for Sydney. A little warmer in Brisbane, 25. Cool and cloudy in Melbourne, just 15. Back home and looking like a dry day across our north and west. Clare and Port Pirie, a sunny 19. Still really feeling the warmth through the far north, up to 28 at Coober Pedy. A bit of cloud over parts of the south, and there is a chance of a light shower around the southern coast tomorrow morning. But for the most part, looking like a dry day. A top of 18 for Nurrietba and Murray Bridge. If you're heading out on the water, southeasterly winds decreasing to around 10 knots in the middle of the day. Seas below 1 metre. For Adelaide, well, a lovely day for getting outdoors. Sunshine across the suburbs with a top of 19 for Elizabeth, 18 by the Bay, a touch cooler in the south and in the hills, 16 for Mount Barker. Here in the city, down to 10 tonight. Tomorrow, a mostly sunny top of 19 degrees. A little more cloud around on Sunday, but still some patches of sunshine, 17. Mostly sunny and at 20 on Monday, up to 24 degrees on Tuesday, but then a cool change rolls through. At this stage, looks like we'll be kicking off a spring on Friday with a partly cloudy 17. Brenton and Kate.
Yes, Mon, can't wait for the city to surf, and conditions are looking good. But wasn't today absolutely glorious for winter? Sunny and very warm. We climbed to a top of exactly 25 degrees, which is 6 above the August average. Overnight it was cool, dipping to 7 degrees, and right now it's sitting just under 19. To the charts, and the fine and warm weather today was thanks to a high in the Bight and a trough down the west coast. That high and trough will move east over the weekend. And if you're headed elsewhere in our country tomorrow, you can look forward to clear skies in Brisbane, 25 degrees, 20 the top in Sydney, while Melbourne will be cloudy and 15. So the forecast for Perth, dipping to 10 degrees tonight. We could get some fog tomorrow morning. Cloud will clear to a sunny afternoon, and we should top out at a lovely 23 degrees. Looking ahead, it'll be mostly sunny on Sunday for the city to surf, getting a bit cloudier as the day goes on, 23 the top. Mostly sunny and 22 on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, and warming up to 24 on Thursday, with clear skies sticking around for the first day of spring. But Mon, I can already smell spring in the air.